Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. This video will be a comparison guide on Similarweb versus Semrush. I'll be comparing the two platforms across the features that matter, such as the ease of use, keyword data, SEO audits, traffic intelligence, content tools, ad research, pricing, and more. That way you can decide which one or maybe both belongs in your marketing stack. And if you would like to start your free trials completely for both of these tools, then go ahead and navigate to the link in the description. That way you can actually put the two platforms to the test with no long-term commitment. So let's start with what the platforms are built to do. Semrush began as an SEO toolkit and has grown into a broad digital marketing suite. Keyword research, site audits, content workflows, paid ads insights, and even social scheduling. It's basically an all-in-one tool for ranking, writing, and promoting. Similarweb, on the other hand, entered the market as a traffic intelligence provider. The core promise is clear: large-scale visibility into any website or application, visits, engagement, referral sources, and audience interests. Over time, it has added keyword data, paid search tracking, and marketplace or e-commerce analytics. But market intelligence remains its brand centerpiece. So let's go ahead and talk about the ease of use for these two platforms. Starting with Semrush, it tucks nearly every feature into a left-hand sidebar. You can click on SEO or keywords, and then sub-menus for keyword magic, topic research, and site audit appear in one place. Most users run their first keyword report in under 5 minutes and never feel lost. Similarweb's layout is clean, but the reports will hide under multiple cascaded menus. For example, if you want to reach the keywords tab, you would have to go through the audience and then demographics and then interests or marketing channels and then search and keywords. So you will have to spend some time learning the map, but then once you do, it flows fine. But again, if you're a completely new user to Similarweb, you will have to do more digging. Now, when it comes to keyword research depth, Semrush claims a database of 26 billion keywords. You can enter any such as running shoes, and then you will get the volume, difficulty to rank for the word, search intent, and a cluster of long-tail variations. Plus SERP features, frequently asked questions, shopping videos, etc. So you know exactly what kind of content to create based on the keyword. Filters for country, language, and intent narrows the big lists into practical targets. Similarweb, on the other hand, lists about 5 billion keywords. Its edge is competitive context, so you instantly see which terms drive traffic to, for example, Nike, Adidas, or any chosen rival. You can also export those keywords if you want to CSV for external modeling. What I would say is missing is the clustered, topic-grouped view that content teams lean on when planning pillars and sub-articles. So if keyword ideation and clustering shape your editorial calendar, Semrush offers more raw material and better organization. But if you mainly want to confirm which keywords fuel a competitor's traffic, then Similarweb's visual summaries can do the job pretty quickly. Next up, I'll talk about the SEO and technical audits. So Semrush's site audit crawls up to 20,000 pages on the entry plan. It flags broken links, duplicate content, slow resources, and missing schema, and then links each issue to a plain English fix. An on-page SEO checker scores individual URLs and recommends tweaks, word count ranges, latent, keywords, readability tips, etc. Similarweb site audit, part of its digital research intelligence suite, prioritizes high-level metrics, crawl depth, index status, and UX signals. It's fast on large sites but stops short of line item advice. Users often treat its report as a health snapshot before digging deeper with other tools. So the visibility is helpful, but most marketers also need to know where the traffic originates: organic, paid, referral, or maybe social. And that sends us to the next comparison tab, which is the traffic and competitor analysis. As Similarweb shines here, you can enter any domain and you will see the estimated visits, average duration, pages per visit, and bounce rate for both desktop and mobile. You can scroll down and channel splits appear: direct, search, social, referrals, display ads, email, all of that stuff. And then you can benchmark multiple sites side by side or overlay industry averages. Retailers love the Shopper Intelligence add-on, which maps the buyer journeys through Amazon, eBay, and niche marketplaces. Semrush, on the other hand, answers with its Trends add-on, which is the formerly known as the Market Explorer and Traffic Analytics. You still get the visit counts, channel splits, and audience overlap graphs, plus a traffic journey report that shows where visitors came from and where they went next. Semrush also breaks social into paid and organic buckets and can filter by country. So for broad market share snapshots, Similarweb feels richer out of the box. For marketers who need that intel plus integrated SEO and content tools, Semrush's bundle wins on convenience. Now for content creation and optimization, Semrush is actually built for writers. The topic research tool surfaces popular sub-themes. SEO writing assistant scores draft copy on readability, originality, and target keywords. The Content Shake AI module can spin outlines or rewrites in seconds. You can push final drafts to Google Docs or WordPress with plugins that keep the optimization guidance visible. Similarweb does not include writing or editing modules. It can show you trending topics and audience questions by industry, but you will need external software for drafting and optimization. Now, many teams layer paid ads onto organic content. So let's go ahead and see which platform helps more on that front. Similarweb's paid search report lists a competitor's top keywords, ad copy, and landing pages. Budget estimates appear for Google Ads and some display networks, giving quick context on where rivals spend. Semrush's advertising toolkit dives deeper, especially if you actively manage campaigns. You can audit Google Ads, export keyword lists with volume and CPC, preview historical ad copy, and generate PLA shopping insights. Amazon PPC data is also available on the higher tiered plans. If you only need to observe competitor ads, either tool will work. But if you also need to shape your own PPC strategy inside the same interface, Semrush provides the tighter feedback loop. And lastly, let's go ahead and talk about the pricing and the final thoughts. So the great thing about Semrush is that you can actually go with the plans based on the toolkits that you want them to provide for you. So for example, the plans for SEO would be for the Pro plan $139 per month, and it includes up to 5 projects, keyword research tools, competitor analysis tools, position tracking, backlink analysis, site audit, and more. But if you want traffic and market focus, then you can go for a different kind of plan, and then we have the local plans, content plan, AI, social, advertising, and more. But really, if you want to leverage most of the features that I went over, then you are likely going to continue with the SEO plan. And that starts at $139, as I said, per month, with the annual option pay that would save you up to 17%. The Guru plan includes up to 15 projects, historical data, multi-location and service data, ChatGPT search tracking, content marketing tools, and it would cost you around $250 per month. For API access, extended limits, and more features, and then the business plan would suit you at about $500 per month, or you can contact Semrush's support to try a custom plan that fits your needs and your business. Now for Similarweb, you can also filter the plans by the web intelligence, sales intelligence, app, shopper, or stock. The most comparable of which with Semrush would be the web intelligence. So if you want access to up to 3 months of historical data, 1000 keywords per table, and worldwide view, then you can continue with their first or their starter plan that comes in at $200 per month or $1,500 per year. The team plan that allows for up to 5 users, 15 months of historical data, 50,000 keywords per table, and so many more features would go for $14,000 per year with no option for monthly pay. The other plans would be $35,000 per year and the enterprise plan at a custom price. But as you can expect, you won't have the option to pay monthly, so you would have to go for a full yearly or annual commitment. Now this can be repulsive for individual users or small businesses. So which one should you actually use, Semrush or Similarweb? I would say if your day involves writing articles, optimizing pages, and running ads and you want the monthly pay, then Semrush gives you an action-focused workspace plus solid competitive context, without toggling the tools or paying multiple licenses. But if your main task is sizing markets, benchmarking share, or briefing executives on macro trends, Similarweb offers a much bigger lens, even if you later need another tool to execute on what you learn. This is exactly why many professionals end up using both tools at the same time. Semrush for execution and Similarweb for high-level intelligence. Now with the free trial links that you can find below this video, you can actually give both of these platforms a test that combo firsthand. You activate both Semrush and Similarweb trials, and then you can run keyword research and benchmark your domain against the top 5 in your niche and then see which one reports make a real difference for you and then continue with either one. So that will be all on today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know what you think of this video by giving us a thumbs up if you found it to be helpful and informative to watch. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos relating to this one.